morning, family. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Make sure you like it and go and subscribe to join my baking family. If you are returning, welcome back and thank you for coming to watch another video. So today, y'all, I have just been having the craziest week, and I mean, it's not been that tough or that difficult, but I really thought last week was a week for me, but it's looking like that this week and this day in particular, it started off real rocky. Y'all didn't really know, but I had just originally thought to just come on here and do a video because of how my week was going. I really need some kind of comfort. What better way to get some comfort than one of my favorite desserts? So I know y'all probably like, this girl has so many different like desserts that's her favorite, but honestly, y'all, I have been thinking about making this for a long time, but definitely after the week I have had, I needed this. So I decided that I was gonna make me a little banana pudding jar because I did not want to make a big pan for myself because I am still coming off the fast that I came off of. And even though I'm back to eating, you know, the things that I couldn't eat during the fast, I'm still trying to pace myself and not trying to overdo things. So what I wanted to do was just make me a small jar instead of like this big pan of banana pudding. What better way to get comfort than from your favorite dessert? And what better way than from the banana pudding? I mean, it is a, you know, southern delectable, like everybody loves it. I ran to the store really quick and I grabbed some things that I was going to make it with. I, you know, never have made, ever made banana pudding from scratch. I just did not want to cut any corners of this because I, you know, really needed it. I'm about to make this, only have like 30 minutes so I don't have much time. And by the way, please do not get this confused. This is not a recipe video, y'all. I'm not giving you the recipe for banana pudding. I have not made this. This is just you coming on this little baking journey with me, and it's not even being baked. But either way, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just throw this video together because yeah, I really want to, you know, just experience this with you all. All right, so these are everything. Well, this is everything that I need. Like I said, I do not want to cut any corners with making this, so I am gonna make the pudding from scratch. I almost forgot. So yeah, that's just everything that I need. It's just sometimes, y'all, it seems like a lot of the odds can be stacked against you, but I try not to think that way, and I try to, you know, think positive about things. And this is, I think I'm gonna say this because the fast really helped me with this. I tend to be an emotional eater, so I eat based on my emotions, based on how I'm feeling. And not overeat necessarily, but if I, you know, have not had a meal, if I'm hungry, I will run to food if I'm not having the best day. And I'm trying to shift this, you know, and gain control of it, because that's what you kind of have to do. You don't want to allow that situation to control you, but you want to make sure you control it. So when I wasn't having the best day, I was just like, okay, what way can I kind of reposition this and not, you know, go overeat or overindulge on something? Well, I could make something nice, which is going to be this banana pudding. And, you know, I can make a small amount of it. I won't overdo it and make a big amount to where I'm going to be able to indulge in the whole thing, but I can, you know, make me a little treat. And that's the key, y'all. Treat yourself. Even though I don't want to give into like how I overindulge and, you know, do emotional eating, like I still feel like it's okay to treat yourself. And I feel like I could, you know, have this treat. It's a small amount, my small portion of dessert for the day, because I haven't had anything sweet today. I had breakfast and I'm eating lunch, so I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't know if you guys are like me and you tend to eat based on how your emotions are. You know, you go grab, especially snacks. I tend to do it with snacks a lot, and that's why I kind of stopped taking snacks to work. Or if I take a snack to work, I'll try to take some fruit, like I took a banana today, or I'll take an orange. So I feel like that's better, because you're gonna want a snack, and it's okay for yourself to, it's okay to snack. But it's just what you snack on and how much you eat of it, y'all. I used to love banana pudding growing up, and I still do, but I haven't had it as much lately. Like growing up, I always had banana pudding cold. I knew banana pudding was also a hot dessert, but I never personally had it myself until like I was grown. And it was pretty good. I think a lot of people don't like hot banana pudding. I prefer cold still. But I just love how sweet and comforting banana pudding is. So I'm gonna put it in this bowl so it can sit in the fridge and cool down for a few hours. I'm not gonna eat it until tonight. This is my bowl of pudding right here. I don't know, next time I might just do the instant. I don't think this came out too good. I don't know. In my mind, I was just like, I'm determined to make this. I don't know. I was just sitting at work and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make me some pudding. And I'm gonna make it from scratch. And that's what happened. But yeah, it's just at times you need to treat yourself. You need to give yourself a little pick-me-up, a little dessert that is gonna make you feel better. And for some people, treating yourself after a long, hard, tough week, it may not always just be desserts. It could just be going to get yourself a pedicure, or it could be you just sitting down all day to binge watch your favorite shows on a Saturday or whatever on your day off. Whatever it is, y'all, don't forget to do it. It does not mean that you're not being productive. I think a lot of times we force ourselves into this overworked society to where we feel like if we take one time to treat ourselves, or we put pressure on ourselves like, oh, well, I can't have this dessert because I'm, you know, trying to do better and not eat any sweets. But sometimes it just takes that one time just to treat yourself. And I feel like we don't give ourselves enough grace. And you gotta give yourself some grace. Not saying there won't be people there to support you, because you're gonna have your loved ones that's always there for you, but sometimes you need to show some love to yourself. So all right. So my pudding is not perfect, but I am taking my pudding out of the fridge now because I let it sit in there to cool down. It is not perfect. I have like so many. I just whipped this up really quick. And I'm about to cut up my bananas now. All right, so this is the biggest mason jar that I have. And it's a plastic one. But I'm just gonna make it work because I don't even need a lot of this. But we're just gonna make it work, okay? So I'm gonna, layer my cookies. And I'm cutting corners with the whip topping because I didn't feel like making any whipped cream, and it takes time. You have to wait for it to whip up, for the cream to start whipping, and I don't really have that kind of time. So, and I said I would cut corners with that, but I would not cut corners with the pudding. I just realized, y'all, I filmed me making the whole jar. No. Y'all, I had my phone turned showing y'all me making the whole jar, but my phone was not recording. I'm so sorry, but it came out very messy. As you can see, you can't even see the cookies in here. Like, what was I thinking? I'm gonna have to eat this now. You can't see the cookies in there. I gotta work on my layering skills, but this was for me. This jar exactly describes my messy week, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be, y'all. But I made this all for me. So how I layered my jar, I put the cookies on the bottom. You can't really see the cookies. A lot of people like to crunch up their cookies. I like to eat my cookies whole. And if I do crunch up the cookies, I'd only want to put it like on the top just to make it look pretty or whatever. And I didn't layer any bananas in there because I just didn't want to. All right, y'all, so I'm almost done with the jar. I ate a little bit of it, but I started to get like a little sugar rush, and I just decided to just stop eating it and just save the rest for tomorrow. Because even though the jar was not big, I layered and put like so much pudding and cookies and all that stuff in there that it was a lot to eat. Yeah, but anyway, make sure you go and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video, follow me on social media. I'll have my social media handles in the description box below. Make sure you share and comment below what you think about this, or if you like banana pudding, or if not, you know, what is your favorite comfort food or comfort dessert? I mean, if you don't have one, what is something that you like to do when you may not be having the best week to kind of lift your spirits up, or if there's some type of self-care that you do, please share below. Make sure you come back and continue to watch the channel. I will see you next time.